Alrighty. TVP. Enough said. No. We have in the top right, it is our blue Protoss player playing for Pigpan. It is Summan. Summan? I'm not sure how to say his name. Yes, yeah, it sounds like, maybe it's Summan. Summan sounds, gut feels that sounds right. And playing in the bottom left, and I see on the menu app doing some dumb shit, it is All-In's Max. Mac. It's Ninek and Max. I was gonna say, gut feel says this should be Summan, but then again I also called 9k Ninek, so what do I know? Let's just call Max the rest of the series. See if he gets annoyed. Max is going to be going for a proxy 2 racks. At least. I'd actually... Is this? Yeah, I think it's usually 2 racks, right? And you get Marauders or Reapers. I think 1 gas is supposed to be Marauders, right? 2 gas Reapers? Not sure. It's stretching the limits of my memory of PvP. Someone's going to get inside and see that all is not well. He is in danger. Something is wrong. I'm going to go check around in case this guy's putting any patches, not monkey business. And trying to hide buildings in his own base. But nothing being hidden. Mac also getting a little bit nervous and actually checking to make sure Summan wasn't going to proxy something. Is someone going to find this? Where is he pointing his probe? Yeah, he's pointing his probe in the right location. It's also not a particularly subtly hidden location, so... But I don't think there's much... Well, I mean, it's good to know what's coming, I guess. So we now know we can confirm it's proxy Marauder. We see Tech Lab researching. The fact that there are Tech Labs at all means it has to be Marauders, unless there's a Ghost Academy proxy somewhere else. It would be kind of based. I think Grace Wolf did a proxy Ghost in TVP, which is kind of fun. This Marauder looking bulky AF. A claw? Does rocket launcher have a claw on it? Damn. That's scary. Anyway, going into the bunker, targeting down the shield battery for now, which is at full energy, so this is going to provide a lot of tankiness for these units, and Mac electing to just focus it down before it can heal. No, I think we have to commit one way or another. We do commit to killing the shield battery. Someone trying to commit to killing the SCV so it can't finish the bunker. SCV only has 1 shot left on it, so Mac has to keep it alive, but I'm not sure if someone wants to risk sending his units in range. He might just send a probe after this with SCV. Yeah, he'll just kill the SCV. Do kill the Stalker as well. Oof, these Marauders are all staying alive on such low HP. They're getting such insane value. Now he actually pulls back. Beautiful micro by Mac. Great control here. Has Mac even lost a... He hasn't lost a single Marauder yet. There he goes, 1. Up until that point, he hadn't lost a Marauder, and they're going to lose a lot in quick succession, I imagine, but they've gotten so many extra shots off it, they shouldn't really have gotten. Is it enough, though? Another one goes down, but I guess Mac's only producing, someone's only producing with a single gateway. Mac is producing 2 Marauders at a time, which the Stalker count can't really keep pace with. His battery's almost drained. These Marauders are very low, to be fair. Here comes another fresh one. Is someone going to retarget to the weak one? No, he's not. I think someone's... Well, I guess the Stargate's coming up, right? So that will, by definition, put an end to Marauders at some point. We don't have any money for it. Oh, we pulled off Minerals completely. We can't afford anything. I think we could afford an Oracle, right? But we can't afford a Void Ray, which is assume what you want against Marauders. You're going for the Oracle. I would assume Void Ray would do much better against the Marauder boys since they are armored. 16 workers down, we're behind in workers. The only real advantage is we're up a base, but that only helps if we hold, which I don't think... I mean, this Oracle... No, Oracle by itself can't clean this up. Maybe it's a recharge, but it's pretty low in energy. We are targeting the weakened ones first, which is good. But now, honestly, yeah, Terran can just macro and they're just way ahead of the Protoss. There's... Unless... No, I was going to say unless this Oracle wipes out in time mineral line, but it has no energy left. Summan just is Giga dead, just waiting for him to realize it. Well, if Mac is going to keep up this pace, we probably won't be here that long. But let's see if Mac is going to pretend to be a macro player after this. I mean, actually, usually Mac is one of the more macro-orientated players of the All-In clan. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is how his approach to dealing with Protoss: just kill him early or die trying. But in game 1, it was successful. We proxied the Marauders. The Marauders shot their rockets, and rockets killed the Protoss. There's actually some very good control there from Mac. I'm not sure someone's response of only not getting another gate seemed odd, but I have no idea how you're supposed to handle it. Okay. Mac not sending units out. It is a bit harder to proxy on a 3-player map because you kind of need to know where your opponent is. Supposedly you can just literally proxy in the middle of the map, but obviously that means it's quite a decent rush distance to your opponent. You can literally just drop buildings here and then you scout in the meantime. So I'm going to go ahead and scout off the gateway, I guess. There's a gate scout. Mac, he's going ahead early actually, he wants to go find out what the hell's up. So they're both headed towards the only base that's not occupied. Someone's going to get there first, see that nothing is up. Gonna head back. Yeah, he sees. I wonder if this is a map you could do the bong cloud. You lift your CC up and you go plant it down here, and you watch your opponent freak the hell out and they can't find anything. Can't imagine it's good in any way, shape, or form, but it will get you in someone's head pretty quickly, I imagine. Mac also looking for proxy, looking for pylons, looking for cannon rushes. I don't know what he's looking for. Huh? Ooh. Okay. Summan is going to bring some cheddar. Nothing super committed because he's got a Nexus. I have no idea what kind of build this is. Proxy, I guess it must be a proxy Stargate, right? Because that would make the most sense. Rush distance by land is actually quite massive, but an Oracle could get into Mac's main very quickly and do incredible damage. Let's see. Does he have space to drop a... Where do you drop the Stargate? I guess so. There. Okay. It will be the Stargate. What the hell? Okay, Max says... You know, these proxy marauders worked out well. What if I just build them from home? I don't imagine this pairs up well against the Stargate opener though, because now we have one Marine that shoots up. This is the Dominion's entire defense against Oracles, which I want to say this is kind of a build order loss, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess there's always the chance that the Terran just goes across the map and kills you, but you can always recall. But this seems like an absolute... This seems pretty hopeless here for Mac. What is that engineering bay at the back? Oh, so he's going to be able to get a missile turret. Or he wants to morph this into a planetary, because he hasn't morphed it into a DC yet. There's only two theories I got. I mean, this kind of Giga early blind missile turret. I mean, firstly, it's not going to be in time. This Oracle's going to get in. But also, why? Is it just because we're building Marauders, so we don't actually have any anti-S? That's why we do it. Okay, we're not building anything. Okay, here comes the Oracle that might... I wonder if Mac just GG's. So you really have absolutely nothing to stop this. You got that one... I guess the thing is this Oracle has a limited amount of damage it can do. It's actually crazy how little energy they have. So that's... It kills 4 workers, now it can't do anything. Do we have enough energy for recharge? We do. So the Oracle should be able to come home and defend this. Why are we putting the probes? This is completely unnecessary. Where's Oracle? There it is. Oracle. Kill the dudes. Yeah, the dudes are gonna die. The claw grenade launcher boys are not gonna be along for this world. And Summan finds himself at a 12 worker lead, maths hard. Mac? Mac? Why are we not killing the dudes? Mac? No, Mac Summan? What the fuck am I saying? Wait, why is this... Is this just Summan being a merciful god, or has he forgotten about this Oracle? He, there were workers to kill. There's no missile turret. There's no marines. There weren't any marines here. Okay, I guess we're going home. I guess they could meet up with each other and do more damage, maybe. Bit of a missed opportunity there from Summan. But still, with a significant eco advantage, and is... I mean, tech-wise, the Terran doesn't really have any tech. He went 3 racks, effectively. He did go 3 racks. There's got a decent number of marines being made now. Where are these oracles? Okay, they're here now. They're going to go to the base that actually has a missile turret. Still, we can get some damage on the edge. 2 workers go down. Get another one here. Oh, we tried dropping the start. What if we target the starport down? Wow, this reactor's dying fast. Oh, the workers coming to hit. Oh no, we couldn't bring the workers to fight that Mac. Well, there's nothing in this bunker to actually defend. It's just just grenade boys in there. Okay, the starport's now... We'll try to save our starport, it's not going to work. But at least we make him pay for those marauders. Someone's going to go Colossus charge. Can he hold on to the third is the question. These oracles are very low on energy. What was that there? An observer. Yes, I think someone caught a whiff of this going down. Indeed, here goes shield batteries. I don't think this is enough to threaten someone, right? Not with these guys in the sky, as long as they all need to be recharged. Recharge is available. I'd love to see a stasis ward. That would be good, but now it's a bit late. Okay, we're all going to put one down, hopefully out of vision of the Terran. I don't think the Terran will see this coming. Maybe not. Oh yeah, he saw it. He's trying to stem forward individual marines to set it off. Other options just not go close enough. Shield battery kind of dying for free. But we are warping all our zealots here, so this is going to be pushed back. Yeah. These are not charging zealots, but they are still meat shields enough to hold here. Someone still with a very decent eco lead, equal army supply as well, so that's looking pretty good. Extended thermal lance on the way for the laser giraffes. And yeah, max starport giga delayed, so no thought of even Viking production yet. It has to be medevacs. Let's see what the oracles are going to try and get done now. What am I being produced here by Mac to deal with the charge lots? Mac, someone sees all of this coming. And the first Colossus will be out in time for this push. Decent number of marauders in this army, but I think with the Colossus it should be an easy enough hold. We'd like to see another one started ASAP because we do want definitely more than one. Come on. Someone make the laser giraffes. Laser giraffes, good unit. These riddle mines need to get some great shots if, wait, no, they're all dead. Never mind. GG. Yeah. I think. I love how it's it's 3 Zergs in this Discord watching TVP. Yeah, this all makes sense. Oracles, Marauders. We know those units.
The shooty shoots are shooty shooting.
The shooty shoots are going. The lasers are going zzz, and the rockets are going bang.
That's what I'm getting from this.
Yep. Sounds about right. Alright, game number 3. All tied up. Let's see, Mac, what are we going to do now? Are we going to have a game where we don't proxy stuff? That is the question. Can these guys keep their SCVs or keep their workers on their own side of the map once? So far, no signs of proxying. But the game is still young, and someone actually did proxy. Yeah, you went the proxy Stargate. I mean, you've seen Mac go Marauders twice now. Do you say, okay, he's probably going to do it again, maybe I should get another Stargate? I wonder if someone's a gambling man or not. I don't think, I'm surely Mac's not going to do Marauders again, right? Surely. We have 2 gases. I wasn't paying attention in the last game how early we got the second gas, but I think this is too early for Marauders. We probably will see something different out of Mr. Mac. Summan looking like he's just going to go for a neck core to expand. This probe going to want to hang around here and confirm that a CC starts building at some point. Does run the risk of dying to the Reaper though. Okay. No CC, so this is looking like some serious aggression out of Mac here as we drop a factory. Are we just going to do a one base all in, I wonder? Reaper going to go sniffing around for a probe hidden, and then he's going to go across the map and see what he can get done. Okay, it looks like we are going to expand just a bit later. We are going to have, I imagine, some serious pressure coming out of Mac as a result of this late CC. Someone with a sentry here. As in a fight, you often see a sentry versus a Reaper. I imagine the Reaper wins. Okay, so quick 1-on-1 Widow Mine. Huh. Does a Widow Mine drop though? I'm definitely gonna go across the map. Gonna get intercepted by the Reaper on the way so Reaper can start chipping at him. Someone going Twilight first, so maybe Blink Stalkers. Ooh, yeah, you should get the last touch on this Reaper, which is probably not what Mac wants. We're gonna drop a grenade. Oh, the healing almost kicks in time. The grenade was pretty well timed, but not well timed enough. I think a scout's gonna go in and find. It shouldn't be Burrow though. Widow Mine, so I don't see them. And we see the one Widow Mine. We don't see the other necessarily. Reaper gets into the natural of the Protoss. He's gonna see the Twilight, which is not major. Nothing too shocking or surprising, but it's good to know. Can we get any kills here? Probably not. Oh, oh, damn!
Ice creamed in my pants.
Sick grenade there from Mac. So very good controls from Mac throughout the series. Okay, 2 mines are picked up and they're on their way. So we've got a third on the way, we've got Blink. Blink will be helpful against the Widow Mines, so the medevac eventually will not be in time for this attack. Robo is on the way. 2 months are going to go 3-1-1 and then I guess into some kind of push. That's just what Terrans do, maybe pulling the boys, you know, for fun. As soon as there are no banelings in the game, these Terrans get itchy to pull their workers across. Okay, let's see if Mac can get any damage done with this drop. Someone paying attention pretty damn quickly pulls workers. So his camera flicked him almost immediately to the drop as soon as the medevac appeared. Stalker's gonna get in position to patrol. Holy crap, that's a lot of data airspace. What the hell? Didn't even know about that. Mac powering up his production. Someone has Blink. Doesn't look like he wants to do anything aggressive with it. Usually I thought the idea is to actually be on the Terran side of the map so that you can intercept pushes, but apparently that's not the game plan. Actually, no, I see that. I say that. We are looking to move out by the looks of it. And we are also dropping a lot more gateways, so we're getting some serious production up, charge on the way. And some of our Stalkers are moving out. Not all of them. We've got to keep someone home for that medevac that's just chilling in dead space. Got the Phoenix hallucination will not be alive to give vision to blink up. I don't think we want to blink up with only a half-assed kind of Stalker push since a lot of our units are still at home. We're liberating to go to the third or someone. We'll be able to warp in some blink Stalkers to blink over that circle of death. Actually, just walk over it. Nice. Yeah, but there's only 6 Stalkers here, so blinking up into this base will be suicidal, especially without the warp prison to bail Units up. Ooh, we got the medevac out, and now got in for 6 kills. Pretty good work there from Mac. And he's gonna get back into the dead airspace. Well, this is actually a disgusting amount of dead airspace. The Liberator's still alive somewhere here. Yep. Chilling. So he's just abusing the crap out of this airspace, is Mac. Medevacs, Liberators, all that stuff that annoys the crap out of the Protoss and Zergs even. Push is gonna come across. We stimmed for something. I don't know what we killed 2 Stalkers. Okay, fair enough. Good stim then. So that's gonna weaken Summan's army. Mac's supply is pretty monstrous. He's doubled up in army supply. Oh, and we get the Woodmines back in. The Woodmines didn't do much at first, but they are getting a lot of long-term value as the Liberator also coming in. And now this is all kind of distracting from the big setup. These Zealots should drag a lot of fire onto these bio. However, Mac retargets onto the middle of the Stalkers. Very good play there from Mac. At least I think I'm going to give him the benefit of that. I think he retargeted. But actually, despite the insane army advantage, we do hold. But Mac's not done yet. We're coming back in for a second drop. Someone does see it. Is going to pull, but oh, that's a juicy shot there. I mean, that guy's got 8, I think. These Woodmines are getting value, but is it enough? We do have a 3rd CC finished. But I'd say our eco as the Terran is looking pretty rough here. Although we're really not that. We're actually ahead in workers, which is kind of wild. Protoss does have a 4th, so we can actually overtake pretty quickly. The workers at least, so we should be able to, but I mean, it's not as much of an eco advantage as I thought someone was enjoying. In fact, he's probably behind at this stage. Equal workers, but when you factor in mules. I mean, on the one hand, the Terran's bases are kind of running dry, so he needs to shift it. But if he drops the mule hammer, he will have plenty of extra cash. Now you see the 3 mules go down. Let's watch what happens to max eco as those bad boys kick in, and as we also start pulling these units away. Yeah, there we go. 27, 28 starts rising rapidly. 31. The power of the mule. I need to start a 4th base already though, because this Protoss is already happily situated on 4 bases. I guess 3. We can do a lot on 3 bases. Terran can suck a lot of value out of these bases for a while still. There's a lot of medevacs here. No Colossus killers, no Vikings. This little observer getting a lot of work done here for Summan. This is a lot of Widowmines as we pick off some of these sentries, so no force field. However, the one left, we can force field the middle of this surely and cut this army in half. Juicy Widowmine shots, holy damn. That was rough. Okay, we do get a bit of a slice in the army. Kill some of the bio. We are dropping a lot of zealots for this defense. Mac is still up in supply actually. But the army supply difference is close enough. There are still a lot more Widowmines in play. If we could get the zealots onto their real targets, they can actually drag these shots in, but they're not doing so. Big Daddy Colossus has done that, that's one thing. Okay, Zealot F2A move. If we kill these ghosts... Oh, what? No! Kill the ghosts! I mean, okay, I guess we got away. I thought we were never getting away from that anyway. In theory, Max should have been able to pick those ghosts up, but I feel like he might not have done it in time. Alright. +2 on the way. Oh, no, it's +1. Ooh, I did not realize how far behind Mac is in upgrades, and I wonder these fights... Despite that Widowmine shot, I thought he was actually going to do pretty well, and then I guess it must have had to do with the upgrades as well. That fight did not go so pretty for the Mac Daddy. But we are building 2 laser giraffes at a time. Extend thermal lance on the way. Viking production started, but I don't think we have... We have 2. I think you want like 5 or 6 of the things, I think, to take down the Colossi, but I'm not sure what the real magic number is for Terran. Protoss, sorry. Mac gonna give Summan the old peep. Take a look at that 4th base. Summan's got his own 4th down. He's starting a 5th as well. Okay, so Mac is realizing this game is going to go longer, and he's settling in for the long haul. Upgrades are a concern, as the Protoss is going to have +3 before the Terran has +2. It is pretty rough, I imagine. I don't know how the actual, if there's major breakpoints in this matchup. But I guess at least the Colossi should be doing insane damage with +3 against these Marines. Not that the armor on the Marines will make a huge difference, but I think the +3 itself should be pretty good for these Colossi. Getting ship weapons as well, so the Vikings will have a bit more damage against the Colossi, so... Getting a lot of pieces into place, but can Max survive this attack if someone chooses to move out? And I think he probably does want to before... Yeah, if we get another 3 Vikings out, then the Age of the Colossus is kind of over before it even begins. In fact, it's already at 7 Vikings, actually. I think these Colossi have kind of expended their usefulness. But does it... Ooh, Colossus doing what Colossus do best in shooting buildings. You'd love to see it. Ooh, someone not... Okay, we got... Yeah, I actually wanted to have 5 Colossi. That is quite the timing, but I think it's more about the Viking numbers, and we had a window earlier where the Viking numbers weren't that high, but now they're just insanely high. 10 Vikings. These Colossi are going to die very, very quickly, but also keeping them in the army seems kind of pointless as well, so what do you do here, Summan? Do we just try and trade them out? Our eco still isn't really any better than the Terran. In fact, now that the Terran's got their 4th, it's going to be worse. We are going to try and push in here before this becomes a planetary. But I don't know if we have enough firepower to take it down while fighting Max army. CC not taking any damage. Now it's a planetary. We land the Vikings because there's all but 1 Colossus left. That picks some Vikings back up in there to finish the Colossus. Does sacrifice all the Vikings, so yeah, I'm assuming now rebuilding Colossi. And I think that's actually a pretty good call because Mac just sacrifices Vikings for the fight. I don't think he even needed to. I think he would have had enough to hold. And oftentimes when the Protoss loses all their Colossi, they switch into something else. So that the Vikings are useless, but Mac already kind of traded his Vikings out, so now someone can just go back into Colossus production. You see right now Mac isn't prioritizing rebuilding those Vikings. We are going to see DTs now, so we have DT blink. I think this upgrade takes forever. This kind of weird little... That's the eyes. The eyes are flaming. Very cool. Got a factory acting as a spotter. Not going to be doing any more factory shenanigans. We just want good old bio. Good old grain-fed American bio. And we're going to do a little bit of a multi-prong here. Ooh, small zealot squad. To distract. Mac not committing too much to defend. He's keeping his main army at the 4th base, which I do like. And he will be in position here to deal with someone. I don't think someone can break this. Someone for his part will try. There's a lot of zealots. There's a lot of zealots, but he's trying to hit the planetary again. These Colossi are just attacking the planetary with scheme. What okay, we just lost those zealots kind of for nothing. We are getting a lot of worker kills, and something's killing probes at the same time. Mines, I guess. But I don't think that attack was worth it for someone. The planetary just bringing too much of a problem for him. We have the 4 Colossi, and Mac isn't still not making he's still not making any of the Vikings, so it doesn't really have an answer for these Colossi right now. Another round of swipey boys in the main. Mac actually has very little detection with his main. DTs could cause some real problems, I think, for him, but someone for now is just trying to attack this 4th base again. Surely you just attack here, right? Because there's no planetary as an anchor point. Obviously this attacking here means you can kill the planetary, but I don't think killing the planetary is on the menu when mass repair is nearby and there's armies situated there. We are trying to kill this eBay, and we do kill the workers repairing the eBay, but now the zealots aggro onto the missile turrets. Ooh, Mac with some nice kiting. Is he going to keep it alive? Nah. But style points for trying. Less style points for this. We have the double ring procedure, and you can even salvage these. There's no even an excuse to keep them. Liberated doing some annoying work here. Holy Colossi, Batman. I feel like we need to push for these Colossi before Mac wakes up and realizes he should be making Vikings. This is making Mass Liberator. Holy Mass Liberator. 3 at a time. We already have 8. Huh. Mass Liberator, okay. Good of mine here is going to get a nice shot off here. We'll tip Mac off to the army that is approaching. I mean, I guess if you get enough Liberators together, they can kill the Colossi. Even in NTA mode. Colossi swiping a little bit. They could kill a lot of workers here if you wanted to. I feel like we need Tempest now? Holy crap, we blink into the liberation zones. I don't know about that one. DT is trying to kill the 4th, but it's not good enough. Mac with the quick repair. Gonna keep it alive. I think Summan is kind of bleeding out. I say bleeding out, he's on like yes many bases. But when you're throwing away army like this, 62 workers is actually not going to cut it. You kind of need to be close to 80, aren't you, to play this style? If you're going to keep throwing stuff away. I mean, these laser giraffes are nice and all, but... I mean, Mac's still not building Vikings, he's just going with the disruptors. Right, Liberators. QSB, I think Mac heard me say that I'll play with you after this. He's like, cool, macro game it is. Now here we are stuck in this 20-minute TVP.
The way she goes.
The way she goes. 6. He's got more laser giraffes. 7 laser giraffes. I don't even know how much supply those things cost. Must be a decent amount. Holy crap, 11 probes went down while I've been yapping. Okay, the Freedom Boys. Actually, there's only one Freedom Bird here. Where's the rest of the Freedom Birds? Oh, he's just turtling. That was just an expedition. That's just a poke force. Poke force is going to go home. More Liberators. Actually, Mac using scans to try and get vision of the workers so he can kill them, but it's not going to work. It's going to head towards this lower base now. So obviously, the Terrans got a lot of different bases they can attack. For the Protoss, it's got 2 options. Obviously, Mac does need to secure a 5th base at some point. He's going to run out of money. I think his mining is... Okay, he's actually not using the mining anymore. Mac gonna go in here, but clearing these Liberators is gonna be painful. We are gonna get rid of one of them, but I mean, is there a world that many the Colossi could, I guess, deal with all this bio? That's a juicy one in my shot. I mean, I say that if we come from behind the bio, I don't think these. I think these giraffes are just gonna get stutter stepped onto. Let's see how someone handles it. Oh, running up that choke is scary. Well, we might have to, or we might just lose too much. We are going to send it. The Stalkers blink in right in front. 3 Colossi derping at the back here, so a lot of them aren't getting their shots in. Nice that Warpin will absorb some of the damage for a little bit. The bio is still standing pretty strong. The supply is grossly in favor of the Terran, and I think that's going to be G to the G when Summan tries 1 or 2 more times to get it. To make the defense, but he's, I think, out of time, out of options, out of hope, but not out of cope, it seems. Very disappointing. No one's done anything particularly, no one's abused anything particularly imber yet. I've got a new Fire Claw voice line I want to try out. Okay, Summan. Your Colossi, I'm afraid aren't going to do it. Choose that a hit squad does force the lift off on this base. I'm afraid it's not going to be good enough then. We are rebuilding our production. We will rebuild. But we have no tech. Okay. I guess. Well, Mac's like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna fight this nonsense. Peace later. We'll get out scot-free. Doesn't have to engage the army. Now you can probably start pursuing Summan on the other side of the map. Okay, Summan's actually gonna move out. So I guess he has to. Oh, Bio get caught? Nah. Yes, okay, Bio's gonna sacrifice itself for the greater good. I mean, this is... I don't know if you're gonna fight this. I feel like these Colossi are gonna get too many good swipes in here. Okay, here come the Liberation Circles. My eyes are blinded by red. But yeah, all the Colossi are vanishing. You know, we seem to have rebuilt our Viking numbers. We're now up to 10 Vikings again. Okay. We are triple the Protoss in supply. Okay, and the game will end. Alrighty. Game number 4. Mac on match point. Let's go Max. Someone looking to bring it back. Yeah, actually, who's who in the zoo? Right now, based on these colors, we would assume Mac is Inferno. Hopefully, yeah, it actually works out nicely. Mac is Inferno on red. Someone blue and Blizzard. Maybe we should make all these players play blue and red during Teams Week. Keep it easy to tell who's who in the zoo. But let's see, Mac is 1 point away actually from claiming the first point on the board for Blizzard. Sorry, for Inferno. Wow. Inferno have not scored anything yet. Blizzard have 2 sets. Mac has a chance now to bring it home for his team and get them on the board. I was kind of wondering if Mac would do some shenanigans to try and seal the deal quickly, but he's looking like he's playing relatively standard. Mac gonna shut the door in Summan's face quite early on. Very rude behavior. Let's see, it's gonna be a factory again. We're gonna go for a similar build. A lot of things I guess could spawn off this one-on-one, but in my mind I was always thought that like 140 was when Terrans usually drop their natural CC in this matchup, but I have no idea. This does seem like Mac is getting tech earlier than otherwise, but not entirely sure. Someone doing nothing particularly crazy. Mac is flowing lots of minerals, so yeah, he will drop the CC. We got another, is that another second stalker on there before we get any kind of tech? Guessing it's gonna be Twilight again. Oh, a straw hat. So finally a Terran actually, a Terran or a Protoss actually joins to watch this TVP instead of a bunch of Zergs looking at it.
I'm biased against Summan though.
Why are you biased? Why are you biased against Summan?
Yeah, that was the guy at the thing with
The thing
a
with?
couple weeks ago. You know where I said fuck no, fuck off.
Oh,
After
you
the
got
game.
you got grumpy.
Yeah.
Straw hats. Usually a very nice and polite guy. Just got grumpy with someone for the confirmation GG in the after game chat. Poor Protoss abused by salty Terran.
Exactly. Then
So-
getting chased down in Discord. Anyway, where we're at 2-1 for Mac.
Yeah, it looks like we're going for the same build as last
1-1.
game. Mine drop. So I was actually okay. You're here now. There's a Terran in this chat. What is I thought that like a normal CC timing is like 142 or so for in this matchup, but Mac
Yeah.
has been going. I think he's just going for trying to get his stuff out early. He's going like double gas, then factory before CC. Is that normal or like a bit more aggressive than usual?
That's more aggressive than usual with the double gas, but it's totally playable.
Okay.
Similar to TVT.
Okay. Summan not giving a damn. He's taking a third. But this is only a I mean, it doesn't... What the fuck is this?
What the hell is even that?
And it's gonna... gets a kill. How did that get there? We just casually walked in with him.
Right?
Okay, well, I guess that's gonna take a little bit of punch out of this Widowmine drop. Oh, wait, actually no, there's another one. There's still 2 in there. Okay, that was funny. Ooh, Raven. Okay, we didn't see that last game, I don't think. He went for a lib, I believe. This is his first Stargate unit.
No tanks, right?
No tanks. You gotta see. He has Tech Lab. There comes a tank, but... You got Robo and a Forge here from Summan, so... Going very macro-orientated, decently early enough third. Gonna get upgrades, gonna get his Robo going. So I think he's pretty comfortable for now.
Most likely going into charge, I would say.
He's been... Well, he played Link into charge into Colossi last game. I think he played Colossi multiple games, so I think he does... He hasn't played Storm once, put it that way. Let's see, the Raven not going across or trying to get... I thought the idea is usually to try and get some damage from this bad boy. But he's still just chilling at home for now. Indeed, charge on the way. No Robo Bay yet.
What do... Robo facility though, just hanging out.
Yeah, he's got... I guess you're an observer. No observer even. He actually just hasn't used the Robo at all. Last game he got an observer pretty early and actually got a lot of vision on Mac. I guess maybe that's just what Mac built this Raven for. He's like, I'm not going to have an observer checking me out. But then again, why is it still chilling in the main, not going down to check if there's an observer somewhere? So many questions. But we are still in combat shields and +1. All on the way, slightly behind the +1 of the Protoss. Gateway explosion coming down here, 6 gates in production. We've actually been playing on... We've only been playing 2 gates so far. This seems like a really greedy build from Summan. Like, he went relatively early third, only 2 gate blink. But Mac hasn't been doing anything until now to punish him. We are going to see a move out here with a lot of army supply advantage. But these gateways all kick in before Mac can get his push going, and so will charge, so... And holy crap, we actually don't even care about the move out. We just try and drop a 4th while we're getting pushed by the turn. I think we saw that move out, right? Because, yeah, the hallucination saw it. Someone just must not give a damn. But charge lots are pretty damn
Surprising,
good.
to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, he doesn't have any though, like he has 2 or so.
Yeah, you should be able to open a whole lot more now. Oh, what am I draw? What am I right flyby? Wait, they're damn.
It's taking too much time.
Oh,
though.
you already killed some workers. Okay. The Widowmine's already been and gone. Okay,
Yeah,
someone, do we want to engage in the middle of nowhere? Do we put oh, there goes the Dorito Dust. No. Yep, Dorito Dust goes down. They definitely will fight now. There's still a decent number of zealots who have not been hit by the Dorito Dust. So they could still look to fight. Someone posturing quite aggressively, but now Max forced to go home. I feel like he did not get any damage done here, and now someone's going to be situated on the 4th base. I guess Mac gets his 3rd up, so it's not the end of the world. That's the 2nd Robo before we even... Oh no, we do have the Robo Bay. Okay, so in the middle of all this, we got the Robo Bay down. Gonna get Colossi production started. Mac's still producing medevacs. I mean, he has 4, so we have to go to 6. I imagine we start Viking production soon, but we haven't confirmed.
Ghost on the way as well.
Yeah, so he's got his decent tech army.
So at least tech-wise, as long as we start getting some Vikings in, which he has already queued up, we're getting into a good spot. But I'm a little bit scared that with that force base coming in, Summan will just have too much stuff on the ground.
Yeah, in the last game, Summan got a not quite such early 4th, but he got a lot of bases. But actually, I think Max Widowmine drops kept his probe count so low that Mac always actually had the better economy. And eventually, Summan just killed himself trying to break into Mac. I think it might be Mac's approach now is just let the Protoss try and break himself on you. But let's see, we are setting up a bit of a smarter attack now. We've got zealots. Actually, no, we did that. We also had a zealot run by in the previous game. Wouldn't mind drop going back in, but nice reaction from Summan. Actually, a bad position there from Mac with his medevac. Tanks a Widowmine shot, which is not great. Viking goes in, actually does a lot more damage. The Viking now has 7 kills. Let's see, do we want to... I don't think we can...
Summan is getting ready to move in though.
But can he move in? That's a lot of Widowmines.
those new buildings.
Barracks,
Mines.
command center. I'm sure it's too many wooden
Actually,
mines to
so
walk up here.
helpful. It's actually so helpful to
Yeah,
choke up the zealots and let them. Like, if they just A move, they will attack. So, yeah.
We need to step back. The wooden mines are gonna hit friendly fire here. Oh, that was. I don't think that was the best engagement there from Mark. I think he had to back off away from his wooden mines. And I think he's just, yeah, he's just gonna get.
Coming in too much. Yeah. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with this one. Actually, I can tell you.
Protoss is fucking overpowered.
I mean, he's not dead yet. The power of Terran Cup can still get us out of a lot of bad situations.
There's no units, bro. There's a couple medevacs and below that there's like 5 marines.
That's not the stride I know. Or do you only cope against Protoss?
When you're sitting behind a wall against melee units, there's hope.
Yeah. These Colossi don't give a damn about your walls. They're just going to poke you with lasers
Yeah.
over your buildings.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, this is GG. And we're going to get to a game 5. Right. Let's see how Summan's going to do with the nerves. How's Mac feeling? Probably not great against since he just got completely A-moved in that last game. But
I think if he saw what happened there and how he got into that position, like he could so easily fix that. If he just played like a 2-base, at least committed pressure kind of build. You know, like 4 gas, 3 Rex, mine production or something like that, and just like put some pressure. I feel like he can so easily win against this guy.
fucking Mac. Someone goes, love you, man. Mac, okay.
Yeah. I get it.
Good old Mac. Alright. Wait, what's going on here? Why has nothing been built? Oh, there's something. Turret at the back. Oh, wait, someone's been building everything on the Reaper wall. There's a Reaper wall the whole time. Now he's going to the back of his base. Alright. No proxy shenanigans. We got all that out of the way in game 1 and 2. Everyone's just gonna play normal. I mean, I wouldn't actually hate it if someone pulled out the proxy Stargate again. It did a lot of damage, but then again, that was Mac doing weird Marauder nonsense. Which he has not done in these games. No second gas this time, unless it's still going to be taken. No, it's a bit early for the second gas, I guess. Is it? I don't know. No, we've had the second gas by now, right? So this looks like a normal... This will be the first time Mac's going to open completely normal. Oh! Someone's going to get the block. It's only so much value against the Terran anyway, because they can just be like, well, I'll just build my building like 1 pixel to the right and then move it. Joke's on you, dickhead. Rudis, hello Rudy. You're joining us in the final game. Match, what's the ace match? Ooh, bunker. Why are we building a bunker? What are we scared of? We're scared of the supply block. Ooh, that is a gruesome supply block. I guess it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be resolved by the Nexus, but still. Where are units? Someone doesn't have a single unit. Oh no.
Island was like super mega late.
Ooh, this is rough. A lot of lost mining time, 2 probes down. Not how you want to start this game. Very early Twilight though. You were in Twilight before Adept. What is that? Is that a thing? Pretty sure it's not a thing.
It's just supply block, bro.
But even so, like, this is giga early Twilight, no?
I mean, you gotta spend your money somehow.
Yeah,
when
I think before you even had that supply block, I think you started the Twilight. Before that all went tits up, I think you didn't have you built the Twilight. For it to be done now. Anyway, what's Mac up to? Mac's still doing a 1-1-1, just not a very aggressive one this time. Although this is a bit of a worrying kind of trend, because your argument in the previous games you should have been a bit more committed or do some more pressure, whereas Mac is kind of taking the foot off the gas a little bit here and going for a more normal build. But I guess that means if he wants to do a 2-base push, it powers up faster. It's got more eco.
Yeah, like if he just adds on 2 more Rex now and actually tries to get over there, I wouldn't mind this position to play from the...
Adept's going to have a battle with the bunker. I'm not sure it's a fight the Adept ever wants to take. But we have shields for that reason, so we can do dumb stuff like that. And go back to... whoa. That we can't do.
Well, shields don't help for that one.
Oh, oops. Got the wrong soundboard there. Hit the old admin team soundboard by accident. I'm dying to use this. I need someone to do something broken or something abusive, because I'm dying to use this Fireclaw soundboard. Just haven't had a moment yet in this stream.
Third gas? eBay? I don't hate this so far.
We're getting his extra racks, right? So we're going to go up to 3-1-1 +1. Reaper getting in. Gonna take a look-see. Someone just playing Blink. Been very passive with this Stalkers. This is actually probably the earliest Stalker mover I think he's done so far. But still, this is just a handful of Stalkers. No real support, no backup, no reinforcements. We're just going to be here to give it a little bit of a poke. There aren't any tanks, so I guess they have a bit of a time to do something. But the bunker is going to dissuade them from too much. Actually, only one Marine in the bunker, which if anyone realizes, yeah, he's just going to chill here and do some damage. Two Widowmines go in. They're not going to get too much damage, and Medevac will come and pick them up. Summan defends that while keeping the Stalkers from doing anything too crazy on the front. Forge is on the way. +1's ahead of the +1 for the Protoss this time, so Mac will have an upgraded advantage. Stim and combat shields, okay, Stim started, so I was getting a little bit worried about that one, because it would be a necessary upgrade. Combat shields, though, we do want those. I guess we only needed a slightly later than the Stim anyway. Mac could come back in here with the middle mines pretty quickly and do some damage.
Ooh, and we do see barracks 4 and 5 for third.
Yeah, nice.
Let's go, I like this actually.
Okay. Tank gets a nasty shot off there. We'll dissuade the Stalkers from any acts of violence further. Meanwhile, someone going for the gateway explosion is going to come redrop in here. How fast is his reaction going to be? He's paying attention to the front. He's going to take so much damage here. Okay, that could have been worse, but still, 5 workers is a decent amount. And yeah, in the meantime, he's just trading out with a few trading shots. Are we going to get picked off?
The Marine's going.
We do have Blink. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird little Marine move out. Maybe trying to fake a move out, I don't know. Not sure, I mean...
I think that was on accident.
Maybe he thought he would find the Stalkers without their shields recharged yet, so he can maybe pick on a draw. But not the case. Stalkers going to come back in. Just keeping an eye on the Terran, but here comes the boy. Here come the boys. Here come. Oh no!
Love it.
Here's the observer.
It's okay. It's okay, I think.
Okay, let's see. What's the army?
There's no splash anywhere close.
No.
And we have 5 barracks pumping, no?
Yep, and we have +1. I mean, we have zealots, so the tanks are probably going to do as much harm as good. But I don't know. Is the bio enough here? How many units we got? 18 Marines, 11 zealots, no shield batteries. We have 1 immortal coming up, so that will be, well, I mean, there's nothing for the immortal to shoot at. Just gonna be a bunch of SUVs in the way. Someone pulling back here. Let's see, can Mac close it out for Inferno, or will someone put a point in the door for Blizzard? The Protoss army is just kind of melting, so I'm gonna go with, well, Max, yeah, down the supply, but where is this army? We do have Robo Bay finished. Oh, huge zealot flank. I didn't see that. Hold on, Summan? Is he doing it? I think Summan did it. Damn, I did not see. I didn't notice where the zealots came from. With that wraparound there, I think that's kind of it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Mac can make a game out of this.
I feel like there should be a lot of reinforcements somewhere in the field, but
yeah, we had 2 medevacs chilling.
All that much.
Some of these racks weren't rallies. A lot of the units just chilling here.
Oh.
But yeah, like, oh no, we're just going straight for the counterattack. We don't give no time to breathe here. We don't even need to attack here, but we are going to, and I think we can just do it. At the very least, we trade. Although we're actually losing a lot of probes for nothing now. That's pretty rough there for Summan. So if he gets pushed back here, it's maybe not all over, not all doom and gloom for Mac. But I don't think Mac can clean this up.
That is
Yep.
enough, 30.
Looks like Blizzard will get their first point.
Damn. I thought Mac had that.
Okay, for the purposes of this soundboard, I'm going to say the Zealots are broken and that was busted.
Fucking bullshit, am I right?
It's actually, that soundboard's actually not quite right.
Fucking bullshit, am I right?
Oh well.
Summan, I'm sure, will be very happy with that outcome. Hard fought.